Thank you. How are you? I'm back. And I'm okay.
How are you? Oh no, we got there's the Reese. Community safety. Full steam ahead. Anyway, want to let you know I support you. Thank you. So,
You ready?
thank you very much, Pro Tem.
Are you going to?
Welcome. Okay, thank you, Pro Tem. Appreciate it. We had to get our hugs and greetings in. So this evening, we are presenting a resolution for the 25th anniversary for Thistle Farms and all the great work that they have done. Resolution number RS 2022-1821, a resolution honoring the 25th anniversary of Thistle Farms. Whereas Nashville's own Thistle Farms is a nonprofit social enterprise dedicated to helping women survivors recover and heal from prostitution, trafficking, and addiction. And
whereas in 1997, Reverend Becca Stevens and a group of volunteers became what was then known as the Magdalene House, a residential program where women seeking safety and recovery from commercial sexual exploitation and addiction could learn. And
whereas in the past 25 years, 156 women have graduated from the Thistle Farms program. And
whereas in addition to the whereas this farm now hosts 32 beds and 6 residential homes in Nashville for the 2-year program. And
whereas, in addition to the residential homes, Thistle Farms opened the first safe house in Middle Tennessee with 4 beds dedicated to helping trafficking survivors find short-term emergency housing. And
whereas Thistle Farms has inspired a network of direct service organizations across the country who help women in need in the spirit of our model. And
Whereas in 2001, Thistle Farms started their first social enterprise in the basements of local churches, making candles and balms, thereby creating a path for residents of the program to achieve financial independence and a stable job history while in healing and recovery. And
whereas in 2014, Thistle Farms social enterprise is expanded to address commercial sexual exploitation and extreme poverty on a global scale through an aligned network of artisan enterprises supporting women's dignity and economic opportunity, and community programming working with 1,400 survivor artisans in 21 countries. And
whereas in 2013, the cafe at Thistle Farms opened, originally named the Thistle Stop Cafe, to welcome in the community with food to learn more about the organization's work.
now therefore be it resolved by the Council of the Metropolitan Government of Nashville and Davidson County that this resolution shall take effect from and after its adoption, the welfare of the Metropolitan Government of Nashville and Davidson County requiring it. Thank you all so much. So I just wanted to say thank you on behalf of Councilwoman Murphy, which is where you are based, and the Women's Caucus. We just want to thank you for all of the amazing work that you have done and continue to do, and we're very, very grateful. And so we would love, if you would love to give us a few words. Ms. Stevens, our founder, is here. Becca Stevens.
Yay. It has been an honor and a gift to be a part of the Nashville community. I don't know that Thistle Farms would have made it in any other city. This is a generous and beautiful community, and I've been surprised over and over how people love us and support us. All you have to do is come to the cafe and see the line wrapping around the block on Charlotte Avenue, or see the amazing donors volunteering every week to be a part of this. I especially want to thank the Women's Caucus for presenting this to us. It means the world to have the support of women in leadership. I want Nashville to be known as a city that loves women. And when I say love, I mean respects and honors the path and the healers that they are. Thank you so much. We decided to dress like this, right? That was
Joy, Jeff is going to take a picture.
Thank you so very much. You want to go on this side? Okay. Where am I going? Boom. Okay. The whole room is, because I want to be in it. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you so much. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you.
Yeah, you don't want to make a bunch of women mad. When the picture
Thank you so very much. And that's Andrew. Is it Andrew?
This is Andrew.
Okay, good. I want to be sure that we get photos. My phone died. Yeah.
Thank you for all you do.
We have another presentation.
You're just speaking. Nope, that's the county clerk.
Oh, maybe, Tasha has it. She has it. Yeah.
Is Kathleen here?
She's, Rules Committee is still happening, so, yep, we just did that last one without her.
Ready? Councilwoman Benedict, are you ready?
Yep. Thank you, Pro Tem. So this evening we're going to honor through a resolution Richard Rooker. Ricky served as the Davidson County Circuit Court clerk for a very long time, and so we're only preceded in tenure by his father. And so I would invite all of my colleagues to come and join me. And he's got fans in the back as well. So a lot of people here for him, and just thrilled to have you here. So this is a resolution recognizing Richard R. Rooker for his service as Davidson County Circuit Court clerk. Whereas in September 2021, Richard R. Rooker announced that he would retire from his position as Davidson County Circuit clerk and not seek re-election after serving in the position for nearly 30 years. And whereas Mr. Rooker has deep ties to the Englewood neighborhood, having lived there for most of his life, including when he was born. His parents lived on Fernwood Drive and later Moss Rose Drive, and he is an Englewood resident today. And he continues to make great contributions to the neighborhood. And
whereas Mr. Rooker is a graduate of Good Pasture High School in Madison, Tennessee, and attended David Lipscomb University and the University of Tennessee Institute for Public Service. And whereas while in school, Mr. Rooker worked for the Traffic Violations Bureau from 1978 to 1984. And
whereas after becoming a certified public administrator, Mr. Rooker worked in the Davidson County General Sessions Civil Division Clerk's Office from 1984 to 1993 as Assistant Chief Clerk and then Chief Clerk, and
whereas on March 8, 1993, Richard R Rooker was appointed interim Davidson County Circuit Court Clerk upon the death of his father, George L. Rooker, the county's longest-serving clerk, with 27 years of service, and
whereas Mr. Rooker was officially appointed Davidson County Circuit Court Clerk by the Metropolitan Council on April 6, 1993, and whereas in August 1994, Rooker was elected to a 4-year term and was subsequently re-elected to 6 additional 4-year terms in 1998, 2002, 2006, 2010, 2014, and 2018, and
whereas under Mr. Rooker's leadership, CaseLink, a web-based service enabling subscribers to access case information from their offices, was introduced. A website to provide access to vital information regarding departments under his direction was established, and the Circuit Court Clerk's monthly newsletter was redesigned, providing a wide variety of statistical information to the legal community, and
whereas Mr. Rooker is actively involved in the community through his membership in the Bellevue Chamber of Commerce, Nashville Area Chamber of Commerce, Old Hickory Chamber of Commerce, Goodlettsville Chamber of Commerce, and the Middle Tennessee Football Officials Associations, and
whereas it is fitting and proper that the Metropolitan Council honors Richard R. Rooker's 29 years of dedicated public service and wishes him well in his retirement, now therefore be it resolved by the Council of the Metropolitan Government of Nashville and Davidson County that the Metropolitan Council hereby goes on record as recognizing Richard R. Rooker for his service as Davidson County Circuit Court Clerk, and this resolution shall take effect from and after its adoption, the welfare of the Metropolitan Government of Nashville and Davidson County requiring it. Congratulations. And I will apologize. I got that wrong at the beginning. He did serve longer in this position than his father, and we're thrilled to have had him.
Thank you.
Congratulations. Mr. Rooker, we'd be honored to have a few words from you.
Well, thank you. Thank you all very few, Mr. Fuller. Thank you all very much, and this is very special, and I'm honored. Stood at this podium 30 years ago next March and thanked the council for appointing me as circuit court clerk and promised to uphold the dignity and the integrity that my father had brought to that office the whole time he was in office for 24 years before his untimely death. We've done a lot of good things. We have a lot of good people that have worked for our organization. Could not have done it without the staff of the Circuit Court Clerk's office through those 30 years. And as of late, we've probably got one of the best e-filing systems in not only the state, but in the nation. And we've come a long way from quill pens and paper and keeping dockets in big, huge books. So I take that opportunity to thank you all. It's been a pleasure to serve as Circuit Court Clerk for almost 30 years and to serve the Davidson County residents and the bench and the bar. It's been an honor and a privilege. And thank you for what you do for the great city of Nashville, Tennessee. Thank you all very, very much.
All right, while they're getting their pictures back there, we'll move on to announcements from council members. And Councilman Bradford.
Thank you. I just have two announcements for residents of District 13. This Saturday at 10 a.m., we will have our second monthly community cleanup. It will be in the Timber Valley area, so everybody can arrive at 10 o'clock. There's ample street parking on East Lake Drive. We'll be cleaning Timber Valley from Elm Hill Pike up to Harbor Hill. So I look forward to seeing everybody out there this Saturday at 10 o'clock. And then a reminder that on the 15th of December at 6 o'clock at Arlington United Methodist Church, I'll be having my final town hall for the year. I'll have representatives from Stormwater, from MMPD, as well as a developer from California called Shangri-La, who is wishing to develop a hotel in the district into low-income and gap housing for housing distressed individuals. So again, that is December 15th, 6 o'clock at Arlington United Methodist Church. And then this Saturday, community cleanup at 10 a.m., Timber Valley. Thank you.
Councilman Syracuse.
Thank you, Pro Tem. For residents of the Abington Park neighborhood in the Pennington Bend area of District 15, we will be having a community meeting about the final phase proposal of the neighborhood, and that will be next Thursday, December 15th. At 6:30 p.m. And as always, Grace Church of the Nazarene is always wonderful to host us. That's at 2620 Pennington Bend Road. So for folks in the Pennington Bend area, specifically the Abington Park neighborhood, 6:30 p.m. Thursday, December 15th at Grace Church of the Nazarene for a meeting about your final phase of the neighborhood. Thank you, Pro Tem.
Councilwoman Benedict.
Thank you, Pro Tem. I've got 3 announcements. One is that we have a traffic calming meeting for RD Avenue next Tuesday, December the 13th at 6 p.m. That will be via WebEx and also at the Englewood Library. And then next Thursday, the 15th, for the District 7 residents in and around McAlpine Avenue, the development that's been proposed for the former Bates Florist property, there will be a revised plan that the developer is going to present. Again, that also is at the Englewood Library on the 15th at 6 p.m. And then on Monday, the 19th at 6:30 p.m. via WebEx, the Emmett Avenue traffic calming proposal will be provided to the community. So please join us at all of those events. Thank you.
I'm going to finish this side before I move over to that side. Councilwoman Evans.
Thank you, Pro Tem. I just wanted to make an announcement. You've heard this announcement before, but on Monday, December the 12th at 6 p.m. at the Hermitage Police Precinct is the second to last installment of the East Bank Stadium Committee public hearings. So if you're in the Hermitage, Donaldson, Old Hickory area, it's conveniently located, and please come and share your feedback and hear the presentation from the East Bank. Thanks.
Any other council member on this side of the room, my right? Where are you? Councilwoman Sepulveda.
Thank you, Madam Pro Tem. We have a community meeting / potluck tomorrow at Haywood Elementary. For anyone who wants to come, feel free to bring something, or don't, just bring yourself. But that would be at Haywood Elementary at 6 p.m. Mañana tendremos una junta en el Distrito 30, será en la Escuela Haywood. Si quieren traer algo de comer, o si no, nomás tráigase a sí mismo. Thank you.
All right, Councilwoman Stiles.
Thank you, Pro Tem. I have 2 announcements, please. So we have a District 32 meeting on December 15th at 6 p.m. at the Southeast Community Center. That's 5260 Hickory Hollow Parkway. We will do global mall updates, Century Farm updates. We'll have community safety updates, and we'll also be doing a rezone for the Moves and Grooves site. And second announcement is this Thursday, and this is for all council members as well. You do have a flyer on your desk right now for the Antioch Holiday Market. This is our first holiday market. It's going to be this Thursday, December 8th, from 5:30 p.m. to 8 p.m. We would love to see you out there. We have some great vendors. Nashville Rep is performing. The Nutcracker is coming from Nashville Ballet, and Salvation Army Brass Band is also going to be performing. So we would love to see you in Antioch this Thursday at 5:30. Oh, and Santa's coming too. He'll be there too.
Councilwoman Welch.
Thank you, Pro Tem. For anyone who wants to do something more fun on Saturday than clean up, it is coffee, cookies, and gin at District Coffee from 9 to noon, and we are actually doing our holiday event. We are gathering hats, gloves, and scarves for kids in our community and for our schools, for the kids who need them. So you are welcome to come on by District Coffee on Sidco Drive and bring some winter gear, which we will be distributing, or make a donation towards large bulk purchases. Once again, that's 9 to noon at District Coffee on Sidco. Hope to see you there. Thanks.
Anyone else on this side of the room? Councilmember Van Reese.
Thank you very much. I wanted to remind everybody that the inaugural Madison Holiday Makers Market will be at Amqui Station this Sunday from 12 to 3. Rain or shine, we can still use the pavilion and the community room. So please come. Lots of incredible opportunities to be able to mix and mingle with your friends to jolly and jingle. Sort of. It's bad, sorry. So that's this Sunday from 12 to 3 p.m. At Amqui Station. Another special shout out to the Madison Rivergate Area Chamber of Commerce's Friends of Madison Station Boulevard Committee. We successfully installed our Happy Holidays banners along the boulevard, as well as some twinkle lights. So when the fog lifts, please enjoy a walk on the boulevard, and I hope to see you at the market on Sunday. Thanks.
Any other announcements? Going once, going twice. All right, that ends the announcement period.